Today we are going to start Unit 6 with Lesson 1, addition of 3 or more numbers. Remember, we would call those numbers add-ins. If we're adding them together, they are add-ins. Now, in our math, we've learned many different strategies to solve problems. We can draw a picture. We can use tally marks. We can use coins. We can count up. We can do partial sums, traditional addition. We have lots of different ways. Remember, it's not how you get there, it's that you get to the answer. So we may have a problem such as 13, 6, and 7. And they're going to ask you to add these numbers together. So 13 plus 6 plus 7. What does that equal? Well, first off, I would not try and add all three numbers together. I would add 2 together, then a third. And when I do that, I'm going to try and look for the easiest numbers first, because I'd like to get my ones place to equal 0, because adding anything to 0 is much easier than adding whole numbers. So if I'm going to look, I'm going to see that 13 and 7, so 13 plus 7 equals 20. Well, then I know that 20 plus 6 is 26. So we have different ways that we can add these. Now, when we get to a problem and we get three numbers of 7 and 6 and 11, there's different ways that we could add it. We could do 7 plus 6 plus 11. We could do 7 plus 11 plus 6. We could do 11 plus 6 plus 7. It doesn't matter in what order we add them, we will get to the same answer. It doesn't matter if we draw a picture. If adding these three add-ins together, we should get the same answer. 7 plus 6 is 13, plus 11 is 24. 7 plus 11 is 18, plus 6 is 24. 11 plus 6 is 17, plus 7 is 24. So you can see I added these three numbers in three different ways and still got the exact same answer. Now, we can even up this. We can make them 4 add-ins. Now, this again looks hard. 9 plus 11 plus 14 plus 6. Remember, we want to make things that have a 0. Because 9 plus 11 is 20. 14 plus 6 is 20. 20 plus 20 is 40. So you can make it easier on yourself. Just because there's 4 numbers there does not mean you have to add them all at the same time. You can do 2 numbers and add on that way. Now, in your Shobi, under Independent Math, there's the 3 add-in record sheet. Now, this is going to be your record sheet. You get to come up with the numbers. So for number 1, you might say the numbers 5, 9, and 15. So those are your 3 numbers you're going to work with. Well, if you're going to add those together, it's going to be 5 plus 9 plus 15. Then you need to solve it. Well, I'm going to do 15 plus 5 together, because 15 plus 5 gives me 20, plus 9 gives me 29. Now you can fill this one in for number 1 as an example, but I want you to do numbers 2 through 8 on your own. Now notice when you get down here to 7 and 8, they want you to do 4 numbers. But again, once you get those numbers, you can use any strategy. You can count up, draw a picture, draw coins, do partial sums, do whatever you need to get to that final answer. Once you have completed this page on Shobi, hit done to turn it in, and then you can work on your math boxes.